Hi, I'm Eden Sunshine, founder of the Level 7 system, and I'd like to welcome you to this series on implementing Level 7 within your business. Today's video is titled, What is the Level 7 system? And the purpose of this video is simply to introduce you to the Level 7 system and some of the key points about what Level 7 is. Quite frankly, Level 7 was designed out of a response from businesses out there that were desperately looking for a way to successfully navigate the course from getting their business from point A to point B. Well, what is point A? Point A is simply the results that the business is currently achieving, and point B is, quite frankly, the results that the business would like to achieve. In other words, where you are versus where you'd like to be. And Level 7 was designed out of response because it is exceedingly difficult for businesses to navigate that journey from point A to point B successfully. And one of the reasons why it's so difficult is there's so many different ways that you can go from point A to point B. I mean, if you go onto the internet and you do a little research, you'll find that there's quite literally millions of sites that are oriented to advice and information about how to build a great business. And it can be quite daunting. Bring that into the equation, the fact that most businesses are made up of people that have some business experience. Maybe they've had some success in business. Maybe they have a lot of interesting ideas about business. But the fact is, what we have discovered is there tends to be not a single unified approach within organizations how to get from point A to point B. Like I said, there's a lot of great ideas and they're thrown into a stew, and we simply hope that we're going to be able to take that information and successfully utilize it to get us from point A to point B. Well, Level 7 is simply a response. It's a system. It's a simple system that unifies the business and your approach to building a great business. In other words, you begin by starting with a common language. We introduce a common language through Level 7. We introduce a common approach that everyone can embrace within the organization. We introduce a common methodology that everyone can begin to start using, and that methodology, that approach, has been proven to successfully help businesses go from point A to point B. Now, one of the things we have found is that there are three common characteristics of great businesses. Number one, great businesses have great systems, and your systems are essentially there to help you produce the results. The better your system, the better your results. So these businesses have decided that whether they're in the business of building widgets or delivering widgets or servicing widgets, that they've become great at developing and building great systems within their organization. Point number two is great businesses have great people. And we'll be talking more about what great people mean in these type of organizations as you move through the implementation of Level 7. Finally, we have found that great businesses have high standards. They don't settle for mediocre. They desire to be the best of the best within their industry, within their community, within their market space, and they continue to set standards above and beyond what anybody else out there is doing. They simply won't settle for average. So great businesses are made up of great systems, they've got the best people, and they've set high standards. Within a Level 7 process, or within the implementation of Level 7, one of the things that you're going to find is that we're going to be introducing new ways of thinking within your organization, like I said before. Albert Einstein said that you can't solve the problems that you currently have with the same type of thinking that got you there. So within Level 7, you're going to be introduced to some new ways of thinking. Now, that thinking may sound very intuitive to you. You may actually even say, wow, I've heard that before, or that makes perfect sense. But you also might discover that your business hasn't been fully implementing with intention these various ideas that we're going to be sharing with you. Now, once you get new thinking, there's the inevitable new action that comes from it. Within this process, you're also going to find that we're going to be engaging everyone in the organization. This is, quite frankly, a collaborative effort. No, it's not something that is left up to the owner completely to implement or some key management. This is a process where everyone is going to be asked to engage in it. And within that, we're going to be asking you to be proactive about working in the business, as we say, or working on your business. Not just sitting back and waiting for things to happen like a lot of businesses do, but actually working proactively and anticipating and building the organization based on some of your goals and objectives moving forward. Now, I do promise you this, the Level 7 system is designed with one very simple intention in mind, that businesses are intended to serve lives. Not only the lives of the people within the organization and the ownership, but everyone that comes in contact with that organization, including you. So I promise you this, that as you're developing and implementing Level 7, it will be challenging, but at the same time, it will be very rewarding, and you're going to find that the benefits to the business and to you personally are going to go beyond what you can possibly imagine. So I'm looking forward to working with you and having these conversations about implementing Level 7, and I appreciate your listening, and thanks for being here. This has been Eden Sunshine from the Level 7. Have a great day.